I'm not going to sit there naked looking at myself while I'm taking a dump. That's not what I want.
Let's move on. If you want to leave us a message, get some advice, go to speakpipe.com/good guys. Keep it brief. Brevity is key. Let's hear from Anonymous.
Hey, good guys. Big moron here. Wanted to get your thoughts on this fun little thing that happened last week. So, backing up, I'm a twin, and my twin brother is autistic. We love him, super high functioning. He's a king, whatever. We both have gone to the same psychiatrist, me, Jewish, anxious, depressed, ADHD, you know the story, brother, autistic. Amazing. And I had an appointment with my psychiatrist the other week, and he asked me how my brother's doing. And I said, oh, he's great. He lives by himself. His job's going really well. Really, everything's fantastic. And my psychiatrist goes, oh, during your brother's last appointment, your parents told me about the seizure. How is he? And I immediately just say, what seizure? Apparently my parents did not bother to tell me that my brother had a seizure. And I'm fairly certain my psychiatrist just broke HIPAA. Should I get a new doctor? Welcome your thoughts. Thanks, gentlemen. Love you.
Ooh, lot to unpack. I don't think you need to get a new doctor. HIPAA it doesn't need to apply to an immediate family. I wouldn't think. Maybe it does. I don't know. First of all, I'm sorry that your brother had a seizure. I thought the question was going to be like, should I be pissed at my parents for not telling me that my brother had a seizure? And the answer,
I think she's asking that too. Yeah.
So I would say yes, but you also described yourself as like a very anxious person. So maybe your parents were trying to protect you from something. I think that often people make decisions based on the way they think somebody else will react. I think that's the job of a parent. So maybe they were going to tell you like when they saw you in person or once they knew that he was totally okay. I doubt it's coming from a terrible place if we're cutting her out. But I'm sorry your brother had a seizure.
I think you're really overcomplicating this with exactly what you led with, which is you are anxious and obviously have a lot of feelings and things. And I'm sure there's a wonderful side of that you're probably wonderfully empathic. I'm speaking for myself here because I deal with some anxiety and depression and stuff like this. And on one side, it can be a real asset, but and then it can also present itself as a defect, right? The poison is in the dose. 1,000 milligrams of Tylenol, no more headache. 10,000 milligrams of Tylenol, no more you. Okay? Think about that. So, first and foremost, and I've seen this now because I'm an only child, but I've seen this with my wife who's one of 4, and her parents were the greatest, and her family is the greatest. Sometimes you have to compartmentalize what your kids are going through from other siblings in the family.
Yeah.
Like, this is what it is. I don't care how close you think you are. Like, they're your brother's parents first. Like, what happened between those 3 is a closed unit thing. And then even though you're nuclear family, you're as close as someone can be, a grown-up brother's decision in which to bring you into that is up to him. Yeah. And that they talk to their doctor who, by the way, and I've had this before, seems more like a family doctor,
Sure.
Which means that the lines of confidentiality I would suspect had been crossed long ago, that there was lots of talking amongst of each other and things that basically it had been established that there was sort of open conversations about everyone. So you are leave HIPAA out of this, hon. Like, it's just gonna like bring down the psychiatrist who nicely asked if her brother's doing okay. And the last thing I'll say is you didn't, other than the psychiatrist asking something nicely about your brother, it seems like you have no issue with him. So why get rid of him?
Yeah, I don't think she wants to get rid of the psychiatrist. I think that the question was, should she be pissed at her parents? I have to think that was the intended question. And I just go back to the fact that if your parents are people that are secretive, that move quietly and exclude you, sure. But if your parents are just people dealing with an autistic son and an anxiety-ridden daughter and have lived with them for however many years and know their patterns, and son just had a seizure, their main thing was probably just like, let's make sure that our son who's autistic living alone having a seizure is fine before we tell our daughter who might spiral or something.
Yeah.
So again, I hope your brother is okay.
He does sound like a legend, which is what you led with. He sounds like utter king, love him, and you sound like a queen.
You do. Absolutely.
Olivia, you agree?
Yeah, I do agree. I will say I can see where she's coming from, just because, like, Ethan's parents can sometimes, like, leave out some key information over the phone. And I think, like, particularly, like, when it came to some stuff that was going on, like, with his grandparents over the last year. And I think it's, like, it can be hard when you live, like, away from your family and you don't really have the same context of what's going on. But at the same time, I agree with, like, both of you that, their parents to her brother first and have to, like, prioritize that and make sure he's okay. And they very well could have wanted to tell you in, like, a safe moment, but it also makes sense that, like, you would want to know, like, what's going on with your brother if it's a really serious thing, and I don't know, like, where you live in correspondence to that. So I understand where the feeling comes from, but it is like, he is an adult man on his own and he has a right to be able to, like, share that information independently. So I think there's, truth on both sides.
Yeah, maybe you just spoke family HIPAA. Think about that. Okay, this is the next one's from Anonymous.
Hey, good guys. I need your help being delightfully petty. I have a coworker who talks behind my back. She once told a teammate that I vanish when I step away from my desk for more than 5 minutes. So now, out of pure spite, I message her every time I'm going to be away, even for 2 minutes. She says it's not necessary, but I can tell it annoys her, which brings me just so much peace. What are some other creative, passive-aggressive ways that I can keep this petty streak alive while technically staying professional? Thanks, love you.
I'm a big fan of aggression over passive aggression. Passive aggression, like, the older you get, you start to realize that it only hurts you. Like, you every day are thinking about this person and how they wronged you. They're not thinking about you. Okay?
Right.
So be fucking aggressive and say, hi, bitch. Fuck you. That wasn't nice. Stop it. Don't do it again.
She said while keeping it professional.
Okay, fine. We'll change it. Hi, Laura. Hi, Laura. I heard that you said some things about me behind my back. I really didn't appreciate that. Can you please not do it again? And then it'll be done. But the petty stuff, it doesn't sound like you're doing anything that would bother her enough. Unless you have a crush on her. It sounds like you have a crush on her. So, like, unless you're flirting, I don't like passive aggressive. I like confrontation, duke it out, and then it's over. But passive aggressive blows up eventually. Josh?
I think you should lean into the vanish thing that she said and start bringing on a magician motif. I'm talking cape. I'm talking smoke bombs. So every time you leave, just be like, boof.
That works too.
Here I am, Allison, about to vanish again.
Can you buy smoke bombs, like, on Amazon? I think that's just, like, a fun thing to have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like I do it in my house. I'm in.
And maybe but it dual purpose, maybe the smoke bomb is also poopery.
Ooh, I love it. You do when you're leaving a bathroom.
But then it's just like you're fumigating yourself.
I can see it now. Man dies in stall after huge dump. That's me.
I was thinking that too. She could maybe give updates of, like, give a play-by-play of an entire BM, but saying, like, hey, just want to update you, Donna. I know I've been gone for 2 minutes. I'm mid BM and, had Brussels sprouts last night, prayer hands. And then 2 minutes later, like, okay, I've completed, but it looks like it's going to be a couple more wipes than expected. Going to need another, 90 seconds.
If you're going to be petty, then this is good. Sorry, I've been gone so long. I was straining. It led to deep sweat. I needed to change my shirt.
I took my blouse off. I'm in stall 3, but my blouse is hanging over stall 2 and 3.
Oh my God. Do you have those friends that get completely naked before they take a dump?
Like Costanza.
I have friends that get completely naked before they take a dump.
My Nick Antonian does.
He does.
Jonah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. My friend Matt has a similar physique to Nick, and I think that it's just it just makes sense. I would never. I'm too. Nick is like, and I haven't met him, but from what I've seen, he's sturdy, right?
Yeah.
It's like this is like a sturdy. I won't even call it. It's like hard fat, right? I'm soft fat.
Same.
Soft fat is different than hard fat. I was always jealous of hard fat. It's just like a different kind of fat where you hold it differently. But yeah, soft fat, I'm not going to sit there naked looking at myself while I'm taking a dump. That's not what I want. I think it works for hard fat, though.
Let's move on. Last one from, this will be a quick one and we'll get to our what are you nuts? What, man?
Let's move on. No, I'm laughing. I'm just laughing.
This one's from Bella.
Guys, fellow member of the tribe here, obsessed with the pod. I have a question for you. Marry F. Kill, Applebee's, Olive Garden, or Cheesecake Factory? Go.
Oh my God, this is so easy. Marry Applebee's, okay? Love them. What were the other two options? Olive Garden.
The
sorry,
factory and the garden.
I'm killing Olive Garden. Sorry. And I'm fucking the Cheesecake Factory. Absolutely. Ooh, baby. Delicious.
Okay,
You?
I agree, but I would flip it. Garden, it was nice knowing you. You got to go. I actually say marry Cheesecake Factory for the only reason that because their menu is so large, I think they do offer a lot of variety. But the truth is I would want to have a romantic interlude with Applebee's. Please send that to corporate, Olivia, because it to, that moment to share it with someone is a real celebration of love. And when I'm sitting down at an Applebee's with a loved one, it's a celebration of love. When I'm having the chicken Parmesan fettuccine, I go, this is my best self. This isn't just a random day of marriage. This is a renewal of vows,
Yes, I can see it now, Josh. I love it. Romanticizing the bees as the bees should be.
Bees
God,
names.